Put your hands up if you get really irritated when you get through to a telco company and they say, press 1 for accounts, press 2 for service, press 3 for da-da-da, and you go through 3 or 4 layers and eventually you get on hold and then you get cut off. Put your hands up if you find that really irritating. Okay. I find it so irritating it makes me want to put the phone on the ground and put it in a bucket of water or stamp on it. Now, the fact of the matter is we object violently to it, don't we? Right? Why? Because the future is about technology? No, it's about emotion. And there's nothing more likely to increase the blood pressure of a client. You see, clients only phone your clients, their clients only phone your clients when they are in trouble. It's because they've been double billed. They stayed at a hotel and they see that there's a whole extra chunk of money disappeared from their account. They're worried about a smell of gas from their home and they can't get through. Whatever it is, they need help. They are already in trouble. And at that point, what they get is a robot. And I would suggest to you that one of the worst places to put technology is right there. For many people, their only experience of a telco company as a human being will be that support call. It's the same with computers. I go to PC World, come out with a computer. The only time I really understand the face of Toshiba is when I'm in trouble, right? And that's when I want someone from Toshiba to answer. I want someone to answer in my own language immediately and put me through quickly. And what's more, when I phone back, I don't want to go through switchboard again. Who here has been annoyed when they refused to give you their direct line or mobile number? You know, I remember once I had the experience, this is absolutely dreadful stuff. These are basic things which technology should be sorting out, and we haven't even done it. I remember I had a problem with my computer, so I phoned a call center. Eventually, I get through to someone who's half helpful, and she's working on the problem, and then, like a fool, I agreed to ring back. She said, oh, well, you know, we'll phone back in half an hour and we'll have the answer. Half an hour later, I phone up again. I say, can I speak to Matilda Johnson? Oh, she doesn't work here. I said, excuse me, is this whatever the company is? No, well, she might work in another call center. I said, I'm sorry? And then the penny dropped. I'm saying, what country am I in? No, you're still in the UK, sir, but we have 4 call centers in the UK. I said, fine. Can you switch a call between one call center and another? Oh, no, we're not allowed to do that. That's against the rules. I said, can you at least tell me if this person works for you anywhere else? No, I can't do that because that would be a breach of confidentiality. I said, so what do I do? I said, well, it's very simple, sir. What you do is you go and ring in again. And every time you ring in, you say, is this the Norwich office? Or is it the London office? Or is it the Newcastle office? Or is it the Cambridge office? And after you phone them all and ask them all the same question, eventually you'll find someone who can put you through to your person you spoke to. Now, the other day, I had another experience, which I hope you've had, which is I phoned straight back to a telco company I've been talking to before, after having gone through 15 layers of bureaucracy, and guess what? The call was answered directly by Thomas. He said, hello, I'm Thomas Jones. Oh, is that Patrick? Hi. You speaking to Alex a little earlier. Sorry he's just out. He's only 10 minutes, but yeah, I can see the answer. Yeah, we have found the power supply. The cable's gone out. Went out by FedEx this morning. Do you want the number? Oh, wow. And what happened, of course, is it recognized who I was coming in and switched me to the right desk. I was in the right team, and I tell you what, that gave me a warm feeling inside. So once again, the message is, let's keep it simple. Let's make it smart. Let's be very careful about technology overkill. Let's scrap the web-enabled fridges. Let's take human beings out of call centers. Let's put human beings back where they should be and use technology where it can really make a difference.